Why, hello there. So, I've come to realization that I live in the greatest city of the world, to quote Hamilton, but also, not quoting Hamilton, because it is. I live in the greatest city in the world, and I don't know how long I'm going to be here. And I realized that, throughout these past couple months, I haven't really done anything crazy. Like, I've done a couple of pretty cool things, I've seen a couple of really nice shows, I've done a couple of cool events and experiences, but, at the end of the day, when I have a break from stuff, I always usually end up just going home and filming videos. And as much as I love doing that, I'm also realizing that by the end of the day, I feel super unfulfilled and I feel like I've done nothing with my life, which is insane because I do love making videos, but like still, I need to go out. And I also need to start loving doing things on my own. I have this tendency to feel like kind of a loser when I do things on my own. And I need to stop that because at the end of the day, who am I going to spend the rest of my life with? Well, my wife. But but also myself. I'm going to be with myself from my birth to my death and possibly even beyond. So might as well get used to being on my own and loving hanging out with myself as much as possible. And I can still hang out with friends. I can still love, doing my own thing with my own people. But also, I shouldn't feel like I can't do this thing because I don't have people to do it with. So this is going to be a series which I really hope to continue, where I'm just going to be checking out really cool stuff in New York, and you guys are going to come along with me because I feel like all the times when I'm with you guys, I feel like I want to push myself more. So today we are going to do 3 things today, basically kind of have a day out. And I'm not hoping to do this every day because that's financially crazy and also not really realistic. And I think I'll burn out really quick. But I do want to force myself to go out at least once a week. And if I do find a really cool event, do it twice or 3 times. If something pops up, I'm going to do it. But I am going to force myself to plan something and go out and do those things because life is so much fun if only we look for things to have fun doing. Yeah, baby, quote me. So I wrote down things I wanted to do today and the plan, basically. So plan 1 is go to the Leslie Lumen Museum, which this month is June, of course, and they are celebrating Pride Month, which happy Pride. And it's basically, I looked up on Google, it's in Soho, and it's the world's only dedicated visual arts museum preserving LGBTQIA plus identity and culture. It operates as a vital cultural hub with a permanent collection of over 30,000 queer and trans artwork. For Pride, the museum traditionally hosts a series of exhibitions, artist talks, and day-long celebrations, a snapshot of what to expect during your Pride visit, and it's current exhibitions, Pride activations, general admission. The museum is free, but it's a very strong suggestion of a $10 donation, and I think that is a very fair ask to donate $10 to preserving some really cool artwork. And I'm not a huge art person, but hey, you know what? We're going to go out there and explore and see what's up. After that, I'm going to get some sushi at my favorite sushi place, which is at Wasabi at 86th Street in Brooklyn. And then finally, we are going to do bingo at Bryant Park and just chill. And that is going to be how we celebrate the day, and I'm hoping that it's going to be a great time. So without further ado, let's get into it, baby. See you wherever I decide to pop it up. Boom! Bam! Before we leave, I decided to show off my fit. We got some of this, some of that, and also I know the colors don't match, but let a girl breathe. I also got a little Banksy on because they're cool like that. But yeah, this is the fit. And yes, I already know I said this, but the greens don't match. But it's a hot day outside, and this is the only semi chill jacket I have. So deal with it. All right, let's actually go because I'm kind of running late. Boy. Hey, look goofy. Okay, so I just got out of the exhibit and it was really fun, and there were 2 points that I wanted to highlight. I hope I don't, wow, I look kind of goofy right now. Anyways, there were 2 points that I wanted to kind of highlight. First off, it was really fun. I was the only one there, which like kind of sucks because like more people should go to exhibits like this, but also was fun for me because I wasn't overwhelmed by people talking or like, you know, being there. Well, I didn't even feel awkward. I felt really chill. There were 3 different exhibits, but 2 really stood out to me. One of them was, and I hope I'm doing a good job describing this, one of them was an exhibit where there are different like panels, and the panels show different screens, so it's kind of like different films and videos, like projectors, and there were different videos playing at different times. And if you stay in the middle, which is what I did, and I recommend you guys do too, is you get overwhelmed, like massively overwhelmed, because you hear different things and you see different things, and it's like crazy. And and you know, I don't know what the message is, I'm not an artist, but like in my eyes that was the whole message of like, yeah, like it is really overwhelming living in a world where you are perceived as different and not enough and not meant to be in this world. And it was one of my favorite ones, which was so overwhelming, was different people and the camera like following around and circling around them and going from really chill and really fun to real quick Xing them out and like being really aggressive, and the camera was like overwhelming them. And when you stand in the middle and see all these different people get overwhelmed by the camera and being like hated by the camera, it like really paints the picture of like, oh yeah, like when you're different and, you know, in a world, and you know that difference is being treated as like hateful and being hated, it's insane and crazy. And in this specific, you know, scenario, you know, it's Pride Month, and the panel is about trans youth, but not just trans youth, trans people in general, and just which is really cool. But it could also be applied to like any given scenario, like if you're gay, if you're lesbian, if you're trans, if you're just different by any means necessary, it's like, oh, you're unwelcomed here. And like a scenario can go from monotone to aggressive really fast when you're different like that, which is really interesting. Okay, the other panel that I really loved was by Rocio Garcia de la Nuez, and it was La Bella Samurai. And it was, I don't know what it was, but it really like stood out to me like a lot. It was really, really cool. I'll show it here on the screen, but it was funny because it was described as like, you know, one of the women is very relaxed, drinking something in a hot tub, legs open, and the other one is very like tense and looking at the audience, so at us, and reaching for a samurai sword. And the image was like, you get to decide what happens next, and it's like it's unclear what happens. And in my eyes it's really funny because the way I perceived the image in general was like, this lady is being peaceful, and the other woman about to reach the samurai, she's looking at us, and I think she's threatening us, being like, don't come into my world, don't ruin the peace and love and stillness that I have. And it's like a warning, like a threat of, I will do anything it takes to keep my peace. And to me, the painting was like this protective nature that she has for her, which I assumed is a lover, but I'm not going to assume, obviously. But I'm assuming because the image said to like imagine what happens next. And to me, it was like, I will protect her no matter what it takes. Because I don't want to ruin the peace that she has and the love that she has and the safety that she's feeling with me and in our world. So don't you dare try and come in, don't you dare try and take a glimpse, don't you dare try and take a peek, because it's not your world, it's ours. And that's what the image meant to me. But I also want to like say that I completely understand that like this is just one artwork from a piece of works, and that when you look at all the images together it could paint a completely different picture. But I just thought, like, that's just how I saw it, and I thought it was really cute and really sweet, and I don't know, that's just how I saw it. But yeah, that image really stood out to me. It was like, yeah, like, of course you're gonna protect the person you love, and of course you don't want random people taking a peek into your world. It's not their place, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's how it looked to me. Especially if people take a peek in an aggressive way instead of a curious way. And even in a curious way, it's like, hey, I wouldn't do that to you, why are you doing that to me? So I don't know, that's just how I saw the painting. It was really beautiful. I think this is one of the craziest things of like, it was one painting, it's such a still piece, and like you're able to create a whole story based on just this one thing, which just goes to show how art is so insane, and also how it can be perceived in so many different ways. But yeah, okay. On to the next thing. I'm really glad I went here. It was really fun. All right, see you, because now it is time to eat. We're here, and I'm hungry, so let's eat. Haha. Okay. Oh, what I'm doing? No, nothing much. Just, you know, kind of the best miso soup in the entire world. No, nothing much. What about you? What are you doing? That was a bit. This is really good though. It's my favorite place in the whole world, and I love it so much. And I recommend everyone to come here and eat their sushi. It's really good. I love this place so much. And this is not sponsored, but I love it. I literally am obsessed with it. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna enjoy my food. I'm gonna eat. I love you so much. That was delicious and really fun. I love the people there. They're really sweet. Now I think, honestly, I'm so locked in on my schedule right now because look at me go. I'm just that good. I think I'm gonna go to Barnes. Sorry, I got so distracted. I think I'm gonna go to Barnes and Noble and get a book. Now, I had a $50 gift card that my amazing girlfriend gave me. But do I have it on me? I don't. So I'm gonna spend actual money on a book. But it's been forever since I've done a book. And hey, maybe this is the one that I review. You never know. I could spark some inspiration in me. Right, locking back in. Where am I going? Right. So Barnes & Nobles and then go to Bryant Park because I think I'm gonna be way too early at bingo because like what time is it right now? It's like 3:17. And then like it takes an hour to get to Bryant Park from here. So that's like we get there at 4. That's still way too to get there, and it's like 3:17 right now. We're gonna get there at 4:17. Still way too early because bingo starts at 7:30, but you do want to get there early because the bingo sets are very limited, so it's like first come first serve. So I don't want to get there at 7:30. I want to get there early before it's too early. So maybe we do a book, maybe we find a good spot to like chill and read, maybe on the grass, and if I get bored of that, I don't know, do something. It is hot, but I do prefer the heat over anything else. But anyways, back to Manhattan we go. It's so funny. We've been going back and forth. All right. See you at Barnes & Noble. Sorry, I've been taking a nap. Also, one of my favorite things about being in the city is how much your situational awareness raises. Not necessarily because, well, for most people probably because, you know, to be more safe, you have to be more aware. But for me, it's been because I've been taking naps on the subway. Also for safety of like, if anybody does anything, I'm like, whoa. But also because I don't miss my stop. Like, oh, I'm gonna jinx myself, knock on wood. But like, the situational awareness of it is really funny. I can't say situational awareness, holy crap. But I think that's really funny. Of like, I'm always like so aware. Like my body's aware where it is, so I can take a nap, hibernate for as long as I need, and then I wake up exactly. Either a stop before, sometimes a stop after. But I always wake up just in time, which is really cool. So, oh right, there's a Lady M here, and that's like one of my favorite dessert places. So I'm just gonna get a book, and then go to Bryant Park, and I'm just gonna be chilling like a villain, baby, which is such a vibe. Okay, so sue me, I got 2 books. I have been spending way more than like I initially thought. I didn't really have a budget for today. This is the first time I'm ever doing this, and I'm really just having so much fun that for today at least the budget doesn't necessarily matter. Like it's not like I've spent over $100. It's not even close to that. It's just like, oh, Barnes & Nobles, oh, let me get 2 books instead of 1. Oh, let me get Lady M. Like, I've kind of been spoiling myself, but I got 2 books. This is Roll for Love, little gayness over here. Kind of cute. I love romance. And then we have the Underwater Tapes, I think. This book, a couple months ago, I was very interested in it. And then I chose another book instead. But this has always caught my eye. and they were both 50% off, and I was like, well, not both of them, but it was like a buy one get one 50% off anything that had a sticker, and I was like, why not? So I'm really excited. I think I'm gonna read this one first. It feels shorter, and it feels like it fits the vibe, because so the two genres I love is romance, like good romance. I don't like the little like stereotypical ones. And then another one I really like is mystery, thriller, or like any type of horror. And this feels like it's gonna give me what I want. It feels like it's the mystery vibe. But I think this is one of those like cozy home at night type of reads. And this one definitely feels like more of like a, hey, I'm having a fun day out and want to read this. So yeah, I'm excited to eat my Lady M, but just excited to divulge into some books. So let's get started. We're here pretty early, but I'm really worried that I'm gonna completely forget where bingo is and I'm gonna run out of space, and that's gonna be really sad. But either way, I've had a great time. So even if I don't get a spot at bingo and I leave earlier than expected, I'm down to just go home and chill. Anyways, see you guys chilling like a villain. Bro, look at this. I feel like a fairy. Hello. There we go. We're playing bingo. I really hope I win. I'm a very competitive person and I love winning, but it's okay if we don't win. It's okay. My value does not depend upon if I lose or win, okay? But I love winning. I just love playing. I love anything competitive. Oh, so much fun. Okay, let's get to it. We already have one space. Okay, let's have fun. We lost. It was 11 rounds and we lost every single one of them. I don't think I got bingo once until the very last one, where the whole goal was like to fill all the bingos, and even then I did not fill all the bingos. But we lost. That's okay. They're doing this again next week, and then they're doing this for the whole month of June every Wednesday. So I might go again. I don't know if I'll vlog it. Maybe not. Anyways, that's that. Now it's time to go home. I had a great day. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for coming with me on this fabulous journey. I feel like a cutesy little, well, I was trying to show off my bag. Here you go. It's Barnes & Noble. But now it's time to go home. I'm thinking whether or not to get dessert, because Lady M, I didn't like it. It wasn't a vibe. I don't know what it was, but it was not good. It was okay. I've had way better. But anyways, time to go home or maybe get dessert. I don't know, still thinking about it. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later. I had a great day. Love you guys so much. Peace.